This is a 2023 Juno MR-1. This specific model is a 27 with a half-ounce inload. This is the UTH-33 handle, which is approved for USSSA play. Swing, Juno.
Oh, okay, big dog. Take the wrapper off camera. I see you.
I kind of showed it. I got off the camera in case it was a struggle. Turns out Juno makes it easy.
All right, guys. First of all, big shout out to Brian for getting us this so we could check it out for you guys. So it was cool that he likes to be a bat whore and we like to swing bats. So it goes hand in hand, right? So buckle in here because it's going to be a little bit of a bumpy ride here. Brian's a Juno fan. He's been swinging some of the other Junos from last year. And we did swing the backwoods earlier this year that Wyatt and Luke got for us. And we did think it was nice. Thought it was a good bat. And this was supposed to be basically the same barrel with a half-inch added to it. And different variation of handle here. The handle on this one is a UTH-33 handle, where the backwoods was a 47. And we'll say that whether it's a combination of the handle and the barrel, whatever it was, the feedback on this thing was definitely different than the backwoods. And initially we thought, like, okay, this thing isn't going to be bad, but it just would not break in. Usually we can hit a bag of balls and, you know, kind of feel good about a read on a bat and kind of get a conclusion, but we had to just beat the crap out of this thing. As you can see here, we hit and hit and hit on it, as you just saw in the clips. And at the end of this round of BP, 300 feet wasn't attainable unless you just absolutely blasted the ball on the screws. And while we're no world beaters, that's something that we should be able to attain, and we just couldn't with this bat at the time. We kind of thought about going out, picking them up, and hitting some more, but considering the fact that this was a 27 with a half-ounce of inload, and if you're going to have to go down an ounce in one of these things, in my opinion, because this thing wore us out, so we ended up waiting for a different day. So I'll let you check out just a handful of swings here with it, and then we will catch up with you on this different day here, just to kind of let you get a sound and kind of a vibe for this thing, just to kind of see that we're not just BSing you here. There's something going on with this thing. We're just not sure what yet. It looks nope. What?
There we go.
All right, so we're back with Spencer and Brian here, and we found some softballs that are a little bit harder than the mix we were hitting in the beginning of the video, which was the usual stuff you see, the Evo BP Rocket, the Evo Classic M, as well as the Deadly Thunder Z and Pro M. Got all those swings in, and then got that mix of balls back out after we got done with the hard stuff, just to kind of see what this thing would do. And please forgive me, I did not get compression pictures, I guess. I don't know where or how I lost those or whatever happened, but I don't have compression tester pictures after this thing was done. I thought I had them, but I can't find them anywhere. But I do remember this thing coming in right around 280 on the tester, if I remember correctly, and that's after probably 300 plus swings with this thing, because we revisited this a month later, and that was Brian putting swings on an MVP, and then you know, me and Brian and Spencer hitting it again on this day, and it just wouldn't break in. I understand we're going from a softball field to a baseball field, so it's kind of hard to check performance, but this is what we had for the day. And I can tell you, just based on what I know this group is capable of, we didn't see what we wanted to out of this bat. Whether it was the combination of the barrel and the handle or one or the other, just the feedback just remained kind of undesirable. As long as you hit it on the screws, it was okay. It was a very all or nothing kind of bat, but even when you got it on the screws, it was still good, but nothing like game changer. We've been swinging some really good bats on the channel lately, so we got kind of spoiled with that for a while, but this is going to be one that's going to kind of bring us back down to earth here a little bit, because it just didn't add up to the rest of the stuff. Like, it's not going to compare to any of the last year's Junos. It's not going to compare to like the Easton Tantrum. It's not going to compare to any of the Louisville stuff. It's not going to compare to any of the Pure stuff. It's just not there. This would be a good bat to have if you're going to be someone that takes a lot of BP and stuff like that in the wintertime. If you play a lot of league in the cooler temps, this is something that's going to be good to have in the bag for that. I would like to try and revisit that. Maybe do some beating on it this winter and kind of see what it'll do if Brian plans on keeping it that wrong. I don't blame him if he doesn't. I'll say that for sure. So, old Juno stuff, good. This Juno here, not so much. Bat suck, don't buy. So, swing mirror. So, long story short, I'm gonna let you check out the rest of this video here. My wife is tired of listening to me redo this voiceover. Sweetheart, in case you hit it, BP Hero, catch you next time.
Ooh! Nope. Big old bitch. Good ball. There you go. Good barrel. Yeah.
Just get off the plate.
See what I'm saying? That thing.